Hello, visuals, and welcome back to the Visual Guy Podcast. I'm just going to tell you now, Dog's been a pure prick because he's had all the drain covers. I've confiscated them. So, out of all the toys he could have chose, he's got it. I know how to distract him.
How are you going to distract him?
Talk, Chris.
About what?
Just talk.
Yeah, I know where Dan's run off to. He's got a scrumpled up piece of notes. Oh. I think we're doing a versus this time. Oh, what's he got here? Yoda, Anakin, Luke, Obi, Rey, Jar Jar, Vader.
Little bastard took my venom upstairs. Oh, we're doing a bracket.
Yeah. There we go, people. We're doing a bracket on, looks like Star Wars people.
Just because of Obi-Wan.
Just because of Obi-Wan. So, who will come out victorious in...
That's what I need to...
Golf balls?
He loves golf balls. Like, it's crack for him. Like, it's actual smack. So, we started off with about, I think it was about 15 or so in this bag. Wait, number one. Hey. At least they're silent, but he just destroys right through them. So we're alright. No, yes, we haven't done a bracket in fucking ages. And with Obi-Wan coming out, I thought, Chris, right, let's me and you determine as, let's face it, casual. Well, maybe me a little bit more than casual. But, you know, fans of the show, or the franchise. And me and you can talk Marvel all day and say, who's the best, who's the biggest, who's the baddest, whatever. We could talk DC, we could fucking talk whatever. I thought, let's do, who is... I think this is probably the most fairest, Chris. Who is the biggest and most iconic Star Wars character? But if you remember an old bracket, we did who's the greatest villain in cinema history, and that into that bracket we caught with Darth Vader. So I wonder if the same thing will apply here in our thought process.
I think it will be.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's quite fun.
I think it will be. Everyone knows who...
yeah, I know, but there's a lot more to process now. Like I said, we'll get into it with each individual figure. Darth Vader, without a shadow of a doubt, as I wrote the bracket, I'm guaranteeing top 4, and I'm saying more than likely top 2. But we'll put them against each other because you got to remember. Well, no, don't remember anything. We'll get to it in a sec.
Okay.
But we haven't done one in ages. Nice, easy conversation, and plus I find them fun to have a fag and do a bracket.
Fair enough.
But so yeah, you ready? Remember, obviously, there's no B as an adjudicator here, so if we come to a crossroads, we'll just do rock paper scissors like we used to do. Even though it didn't take us ages for us to get it right.
Yes. That's why we got B.
Yeah, that's why we got B. But yeah, I thought it was another glass. I thought it'd be fun.
Fair
so you ready, Chris? Should we find out? Is that fair? Should we just say who is the most iconic Star Wars character?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Let's go for it first. So first, Chris, I've got an already difficult one.
Okay.
Yoda or Grogu?
Yoda or Grogu?
I already know my answer, but there is an argument for both. My answer would be Yoda.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, more Yoda.
Because we know Grogu's took over at the minute. Right, that's fine, we get that. But a lot of people will still see him and go, oh, you know, the people that don't care about Star Wars are watching this shit. They'll go, oh, look, there's the little Yoda. No matter how it's called Yoda. And it's only the pop culture fans that really know it's Grogu. So I'm still saying, and plus he's got the longevity. If you ask this question again in 20 years, it could be Grogu. But I think because of longevity, it's still got to be Yoda. Unless you've got a
Say it. This is a hard one.
No, it fucking definitely is.
Because...
And the voice, everybody knows that. Ah, feisty one you are, and all this shit.
Yeah.
So I think this... Well, but carry with your point.
I don't know. I don't know. Why?
I don't know why.
I don't know. I think when Grogu... No, when Yoda... No.
Grogu being Mandalorian, Yoda being the original.
Yeah. When Grogu first came out, everyone fucking adored him.
And it's still out now, but his face is still plastered everywhere.
I mean, even girls adored him.
Yep.
Where Yoda, no one really fussed about Yoda, about us weirdos.
No, but but the point being, it's not so much the likeableness; it's who's more iconic. So I don't know if you didn't like Yoda.
True.
Like I said, the voice, the longevity, the
It's gonna be
breed.
Grogu.
It's I'm saying Yoda. So we have to rock paper scissors on this. At first I thought maybe Grogu, but like I said, think of the casual people. They'll look at it. They won't say Grogu. They'll say Yoda.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right.
Fucking hell.
They're both little green things.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. Right now, for me, it's Yoda.
Yoda is the OG.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. Though, in 20 years' time,
it's hard because everyone knows who Yoda is, but not everyone knows who. No, everyone knows who fucking no. Everyone knows who Grogu is because of fucking recent history.
But
Yoda is more legendary because he's OG.
See, I think the opposite of what you just said, though. I think everyone knows who Grogu is because the casuals think he's Yoda. So, like I said, for example, your dad going down the street, he'll see that little green thing and go, "Oh, there's a little Yoda," because he'll know who Yoda is.
Yeah, he would actually.
You know,
I've got a clue who Grogu is.
You know what I mean? That's my point. But if you ask it in 20 years' time, if Mandalorian hits fucking 15 seasons and Grogu's in every one of them, you could then.
Yeah, it has to be Yoda then.
Run, Yoda!
Fucking right.
We're going Yoda. So Yoda has made it
through in 5 minutes.
I know, mate. I know. Right, next one. We'll go the other side. This one is easy, but I'm gonna bring it up there because it's the modern day masked villain against the OG masked villain. Kylo Ren, the grandson of Darth Vader, against Darth Vader. It's got to be Vader, surely. I know Kylo Ren's the new modern bad guy, but it's fucking Darth Vader. Yeah. It's got to be Darth Vader, hasn't it?
Kylo Ren, it was Min.
Oh yeah, the emo of the galaxy.
That's the guy.
Yeah. Right, now this one's a good one. Even though Darth Vader is this person, we're taking them as the two separate characters.
Right, okay.
So it's Anakin against arguably one of cinema's earliest proper heroes, Luke Skywalker. Father against son.
Anakin and Luke. Oh,
Anakin against Luke. For me, I'll probably have to edge it to Luke.
Yeah, so I'm thinking because everyone will just say, well,
a lot of people still out at my work didn't realise that Anakin was Vader. Yeah.
Fair enough. No, yeah, because Anakin's not really a big name compared to Luke.
Not really, yeah, I agree with you.
So, yeah, it's going to have to be Luke.
I would say Luke, and like I said, he's not the earliest, but he's one of the first real heroes from like a nerdy trilogy thing that we've got. So yeah, I'm going to say Luke. That puts up that next round quite interesting. This one is a silly, goofy one. We'll do this one first. It's Rey, the Luke of the new trilogy, against Jar Jar Binks. This one is actually initially.
This one's quite hard.
Yeah, it's fucking difficult.
Everyone loved Jar Jar.
No, everyone hates Jar Jar. Star Wars fans can't stand him. I love him. I love this fucking stupidness. But no, honestly, he's one of the most hated characters in Star Wars.
But yeah, everyone knows him.
Yeah, he's a Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
But Rey is also another character that loads of people hate because of the way that she was written. They thought, why is she just jumping straight? Like, I hate it. First ever lightsaber duel against a Sith Lord wins. Why do Luke had to suffer? And so they're equally. Yeah. There's a guy who kicked off in the Lego game because when you load up the Lego game, you've got all the characters. She's in the center. He's going, "Why the fuck are you in the center? You should be there." And he's proper going nuts. I know who I want to swing to, but I can see this going either way. I personally want to say Jar Jar, but I can see an argument for either.
See, I would have said Rey.
Rey was the face of the new trilogy.
Yeah.
I'm to be fair, I'm happy to go Rey.
Because we didn't. Even though Jar Jar, he was in a couple of films, he wasn't really the main character.
No, he was just a comedic effect.
Yeah, Rey had her 3 films. So yeah, it must be Rey.
Well, I'm happy to go with Rey. I don't think we need to debate that. 2 very big characters, Boba Fett and Jabba the Hutt. They're both. Boba the Fett is one of the most popular Star Wars characters. That's without a shadow of a doubt. That's not up for debate. Even though his screen time isn't that long, and at the time he had one of the shittest deaths. Han Solo bumps him, he falls into the Sarlacc pit. One of the worst deaths ever. But the fans, the true Star Wars fans, adore him. But Miso was a Jabba. Princess Leia in that gold bikini, and There's one I'm more swinging to, but they're two very iconic. Well, at the time, Boba was a villain, but now you wouldn't say he is after the show.
Yeah.
Alright, fucking snap my hand off. Fucking hell. You look at me like you're a prick. Why touch my golf ball? Give you it. I'll tell you who I'm thinking. I'm thinking Boba. But this is kind of like Ray and Jar Jar.
Yeah.
I think as well, maybe because of his new show as well. Where
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking more of. Because of the show out, I think he might be more recognisable.
Yeah, plus the helmet's so synonymous. But then again, every time I look at a slug, I personally see fucking Jabba the Hutt. But yeah, I think it would go Boba Fett.
Yeah, I think that's got Boba because of the series.
Boba. This one is a really fucking hard one. Like, this is really hard because I know who I want to pick because I love them. But this could be the first ever princess ever. Iconic princess from, that's his golf balls, from history maybe. But it's the Mandalorian against Princess Leia. I want to say Mando so much, but Leia's one of the first real damsel in distresses type sort of. It's a fucking tough one. I needed a good argument from you, mate, because I just want to say Mando because I love him, but I don't want to be biased.
I haven't got an argument for you. I think it has to be Princess Leia.
Do you know, in terms of cinematic history and who she is and what, and plus she carried on to the new trilogy, you probably would have to say Princess Leia.
Up, basically.
I'm glad you're that way, mate, because I was happy just to write Mando, but I'm taking my biased hat off. You got to be right. We'll do a nice easy one. It's three main guys. Two main dudes from the new trilogy, and it's Finn against Poe Dameron, Oscar Isaac, the Moon Knight. Obviously, he was the X-Wing guy, and Finn was the stormtrooper that awoke, who I originally thought was going to be a Jedi when the train
I don't remember Oscar. Huh? I remember Finn, but I don't remember.
Oscar. Well, he was basically the new trilogy's Solo, basically. That's where we can put it. This one's kind of they both served similar purposes and did the same sort of thing. They were both. This again's another coin toss, really.
I'm going to have to say Finn then.
I think I'll probably agree with you. I think I'll probably agree with you and go with Finn.
Yeah.
We'll say Finn.
Yeah.
That makes the next round really, really easy.
Because I know who Finn is.
Puppies trying to eat them. So this next one, are you ready for another super hard one?
No.
Obi-Wan Kenobi and Han Solo.
Obi-Wan or Han?
Han Solo. Who shot first? It was Han Solo.
What happened, dear?
Door. Yeah.
I think speaking right now, I'm going to have to say Obi-Wan.
No.
Obi-Wan.
I think maybe Han Solo's like one of the first.
I'm going to have to say Obi-Wan because of his series and the way
I'm going to agree with you.
a legend.
I'm going to agree with you. But there is a case to say like Solo was the first like cool guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the sort of...
These balls going to go down the
Is it? Yeah, I'll say Obi, mate. I'll say Obi.
Obi-Wan.
Right.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, as I used to call him. Darth Vader or Boba Fett? Very synonymous helmets. In fact, they've got the two helmets in my little cabinet in there. But I think this one's nice and cut and dry. Yeah, it's going to be Darth, isn't it? He's such an evil dickhead.
Yeah.
This one's another easy one. Then we can smash through this one. Leia or Finn? Leia. Who? Kettle.
I just want some hot water. I can't really.
So I can put this on a pause. And we're back. We just quickly did Leia and Finn, and it was obviously going to be Leia. Mother Teresa interrupted. There were adult problems. And then Chris...
Well, it's your brother that's got the problem.
Yeah.
Your mother just helping out as always.
But when it goes right over my head. She's been kicking off constantly about that new change, about how people are getting a certain amount of money, but people on benefits are getting more money. And then, anyway, that's what we're here to talk about. That's all I fucking heard, mate. Right, so we'll do... This should be another easy one. Obi-Wan against Rey.
Obi-Wan against Rey.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, it's gotta be Obi-Wan, hasn't it? It's put us up for a nice final four. This as well, by the way. But finally, before we get there, we have to do Yoda and Luke.
Yoda and Luke.
Yes, Yoda and Luke. This one, I actually top of my head straight away. I guess if you were to say, just give us one, I think I'd maybe go Luke. But I could see if you asked 10 people Star Wars, I could see a few of them saying, like, guess what, Yoda. I can easily see that. But is Luke being the first main hero?
Yoda or Luke?
I need some good arguments here, mate, because I'm completely in the middle here. I don't know.
I'm more swinging towards Yoda.
I'm swinging more towards Yoda.
I think he kind of stands out more.
But like I said,
on your argument basis that people know who Yoda is.
I could see literally a room of 10 Star Wars fans. Give us a character. I can easily say half saying Yoda and half saying Luke.
Or not even Star Wars fans.
Just that
Anybody. That little green guy.
Yeah. I can see Yoda all day. I'm happy to go Yoda.
It's gonna have to be Yoda.
Let's go Yoda. And that now leaves us with a really interesting four, because now we're gonna pit. We're going to put father against daughter to make it into the final. Darth Vader or Princess Leia?
Darth or Princess Leia? Oh, fucking hell.
Initially, I'm fairly certain it has to be Darth. As much as Princess Leia, one of the first damsel, first princess and whatnot, there's more with Darth in terms of the look, the breathing. I am your father. There's just more that goes with him. I couldn't even give you a Princess Leia catchphrase right now. She's got iconic looks with the white gown thing, like the gold fucking bikini shenanigans, which was just weird in its own right, being held by a fat slug looking like that. No, she wasn't the fat slug. She was being held by.
Yes.
I think it kind of has to be Darth, doesn't it? So Darth Vader makes it to the final, which we predicted. But this is another interesting one, and it sets up for a good finale. Yoda against Obi. Hello there, General Kenobi, or Yoda, maybe. Fucking, that was more Jar Jar Binks.
Obi-Wan or Yoda?
I'm trying to do this because I read this before the show came out. Let's think about this. Obi-Wan has always been a big fan favourite, but we're talking iconic in terms of the whole entire world. And as much as I want to see Master and Apprentice in the final, I think maybe this goes to Yoda. Again, catchphrases, synonymous look, the fact that he's still getting talked about because of Grogu. I personally think Yoda.
Before the series, yeah. After the series, I don't know.
Yeah, well, you got to see, because obviously this is plastered everywhere. Because Obi-Wan will be more in people's mind, but that's because of what is it? What's the word? Confirmation bias. Because there's adverts out currently before it.
Yeah.
But I think because the show's literally at the time of recording aired yesterday.
Yes.
I think we're gonna have to go Yoda.
Yeah. If you ignore the series out now, then yes, Yoda.
Yeah. And that still puts us for a great finale because Yoda against Darth Vader, mate. Who is the most iconic Star Wars character? Both have iconic looks. The black armor against the green. Both have iconic sounds. I'm Yoda, I'm mental as fuck. And the red against the green. The Jedi Master against the Sith Master. This is a big kadoozy. But my initial thoughts probably swing to Darth.
I'm swinging to Yoda.
Okay, let's debate this one out then, mate. Let's debate this one out.
I'm swinging to Yoda. I don't know why.
I'm going to say because of... Right, so we're going to ask a bunch of general random people, aren't we? One of the big things that swings in Darth's favour is what we've already made him win on before. Give us an iconic villain. Maybe the most iconic villain in cinema history. Until about 100 years when you can maybe say it's someone like Thanos or fucking whoever. But yeah, and if you were to say, if you were to say, give us a good guy from Star Wars, we've just debated. We said you could say Obi, you could say Luke, you could say Yoda. Give us a bad guy from Star Wars, Darth Vader. I think everybody jumps to him.
Yeah.
But Yoda still, like we've just mentioned, is still getting highly talked about because the casuals and the people that don't really give a shit will see Grogu and say, oh, there's Yoda. But at the same time, that's stupid because you'll see something helmety in black and you go, that looks like Darth Vader. So the kind of swings and roundabouts.
Yeah, I suppose if you look at Mandalorian dude.
Yeah, somebody goes,
it's not Darth Vader.
yeah, it's I think I'm going to say Darth Vader still, so this may potentially be a rocky paper scissors-y.
What the fuck's that?
Inside of a golf ball.
Which is what?
I always thought they were elastic bands.
What is it?
It's just like plastic.
You strange dog.
I know, mate, he honestly loves ripping through. He's a fucking aardvark, alright? You know, he's a crackhead for fucking golf balls.
Right. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to give you a counter argument, but I can't.
I mean, as well, I kind of didn't want to choose Vader because at the start, when I read it, I thought it's going to be Vader, innit?
Yeah.
I want it to be different, but that's me speaking with a bias and a thingy there. You're trying to be, you want to have no real opinion.
Yeah, it's going to have to be Vader, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vader snubs it again. Just beats Yoda. There you go, Darth Vader. Me and Chris have come to the conclusion that he's the most iconic Star Wars character.
Are we right? Are we wrong? Fuck no, we don't care what your opinion is.
You don't matter to us!
But no, let's not view if he was your...
Darth Vader's so hard to argue against. It's... One day, we'll do a bracket where surely we can have a match.
Someone's got to beef the beef.
It's
Someone's
because,
defeat.
like you've said a few times already during this video, there's so many people out there that could just look at anything as, is that Darth Vader? No. How many random people that don't give a shit about Star Wars have been messing around? They've had like a mask or whatever on for work, and they're just absolutely
I am your father.
yeah, and they've done all that shit.
Yeah.
He's such a massive character. And again, we're about to see him fight Obi-Wan. I cannot wait.
Should be good.
It should be fucking awesome.
Good.
There we go, visuals. Me and Chris have given Darth Vader yet another crown. He might have the most win in our brackets. I'm not saying we'll do a bracket next weekend, but I just missed doing them and I thought, fuck it, let's do one. Let's talk Star Wars since Obi-Wan's out.
Star Wars.
But there we go, Chris.
There we go.
Thank you for listening, visuals. That was who is the most iconic Star Wars character, bracket. And visuals, thank you so much for watching. We'll keep on keeping on.
And as always, love.
I was sorry for you. I was about to say that's the Mandalorian's knob, but not his penis. You know, the little knob from the series that keeps one in there. Yeah. It's cute as fuck, isn't it? And it looks as if Mum's bent his other ear down. If you wouldn't mind just prying it up, Chris. Nah, that'll do. Thank you very much. There you go, visuals. Go watch Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Love you, bye.